There's the whistle, and here we go.
For the ultimate model of consistency and longevity, there is the perfect example in front of us.
Yeah, Javier Zanetti goes on forever, doesn't he?
Yeah, well, that's why they call him the tractor. He just ploughs on and on with boundless energy.
And it's De Bruyne. De Bruyne, good purposeful running this. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so... And Holland! Oh, the ball's run loose. That's another chance. He's scored!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Totti. Thuram. Van Basten is herring after that one. That's a nicely shaped ball. And the shot! No mistake! They have heard the starter's pistol and come racing out of the blocks. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Milan are doing very nicely, thank you.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
He's through, now is he in? Bullet! Oh, how's that for a goal? Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! And they're at it again, in double quick time. Well, no goalkeeper would keep that out. It really was a bullet.
And I think he's even surprised himself, Peter, in how well he caught that.
Milan find a position of real strength now.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
And that's put paid to a promising move. And this is Shevchenko. It's played through for him. It's Fulham! He can get that clear. It has been an extraordinary start to the game. The gap already 3. Anguissa. And here's Shevchenko. Chance! Pirlo standing over it. He's got tall. Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. De Bruyne. Pirlo. Good, strong midfield running here. Oh, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Oh, great save by Dida. Great football, shot and save.
Pirlo has totally shown his greedy streak, and the boss is not happy, I can tell you.
It's their second corner of the game. Up he goes! And he hits the net! They're back within reach! Great corner, and he did the rest.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
So is this the start of a comeback? Well timed, excellent interception. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Yeah, he just didn't see...
Big chance! It's in! That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
And here's Zanetti. And here's Shevchenko. Milan have hit a quick-fire double here and are well and truly back in business. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And it's Forlan. De Bruyne. Totti. Now it's Inzaghi. Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Totti. Now it's Donadoni. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And he's picked it up out wide. Donadoni. To Maldini. Mateus. And here's Shevchenko. Totti.
Ci saranno 3 minuti di
Donadoni.
recupero.
Good running, strong and purposeful, showing great feet there. Lovely bit of skill. Shevchenko. De Bruyne conjures time and space where few can. Well, played right into his path. Forlan! Yes, it's in! They have come roaring back!
Well, you have to...
Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Milan are finally getting a much-needed break. It's been absolutely breathless stuff so far.
Signore e signori,
The midway point of the game.
Well, who would have expected both teams going in level after that? Lots of drama, and Peter, please don't ask me to pick a winner.
Milan get the ball rolling in the second half. Pirlo pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. Now, can they get him away? Donadoni receives it in a wide position. They've played it short. Zanetti gets a foot in here. De Bruyne. And it's De Bruyne. Anguissa. Mateus did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Donadoni. And there's green grass ahead of him. It's Van Basten! Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref.
Pirlo does well to get it back. Baresi.
Milan clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing.
Now it's Shevchenko. Little doubt, that is a foul. And that's going to be a booking. Maldini. Totti going about things with real menace. He's having a go! Corner number 2 then. Donadoni with the short one. And now they can spring out of defence. And this is Van Basten. And he's real chance! Oh, split-second reaction.
He's definitely living up to the occasion here. He just loves being out there amongst it.
So, third corner of the game. Milan have the chance to go the other way. And this is Shevchenko. He's picked his way through. Veron climbs up big. Goal, Milan! And with that, he takes home the match ball. He knows it's taken a big and very kind deflection, but he is claiming it nonetheless. Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
Attenzione,
Time then for the first substitution of the game. Milan have kept their powder dry on the substitution front so far. Could that be about to change?
It's about...
Shevchenko! Oh, he's been caught napping. Caught offside that time. Van Basten. Here comes the corner.
Attenzione, un cambio.
So their fourth corner of the game. Lovely feet. Can he finish? Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Tries to pass it through. Takes a shot! He's scored! They're level in a trice!
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
So all square, and not for the first time.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now. Milan really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
And here's Forlan, and he's straight offside. And here's Van Basten, and this is Hullet. Zanetti did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Forlan is being harried and hassled.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
And no, that was never going to make it. Tries a measured ball, pinches it off him. Well, what about it? Extraordinarily, they have been denied as late and as dramatically as can be. And he's going to have his name taken. Players have gathered round and they are clearly concerned.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 6.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Lascia il campo per il
I
numero
think we might be
22.
done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Lovely pass, but can he... There's the shot! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? Yeah, and the jostling for position has begun. There's hardly any breathing space in that box.
Oh, what a climb! That's going to go a long way. Miller, and the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. And no surprise, that's a booking. Oh no, he's got that wrong.
Il quarto uomo indica 6 minuti di recupero.
Zanetti. Thinks one through. That's beautifully... And the shot! Oh, yes, it's there! And that may just do it! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
As if 3 weren't enough, this is nigh on utopian. And Del Piero! And for a moment, time stood still. Zanetti. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. And we're done. Perfect result, perfect outcome. A test passed with flying colours. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Milan really deserve a lot of credit for what I'm sure would be a real confidence-boosting win. Such a huge game being played. There were so many factors that would have got the doubters going, but I guess they'll all go a little quiet now.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all.